everybody, this is Fuego here, talking to you guys through my new Samsung Meteorite speakers or headphones. I'm pretty hyped up about it, so this is my first session discussing with it, so let's get right to it. Well, you guys, if you saw my update, pretty much been doing the DUP program. Excited about just the program itself, man. It's a phenomenal program. You get your chance to get your hands on it. Definitely incorporate it into your regimen because it's awesome. Anyways, this week's volume was going to come down a little bit. I am cutting down calories, prepping for a photo shoot that I have July 12th. So we cut down the weight. As far as the reps, I mean, we're keeping it high, but here you're seeing I'm getting all the way up to about 310 pounds in this working set, and it's going to be 3 sets of 8. I'm just pretty much working on my mobility, warming up. I did some mobility before here. I encourage it if you're going to be doing some heavy squatting. I really encourage mobility before. Take some time, 15-20 minutes, foam roll, use some bands, stretch out some areas. Abductors are great, hip flexors, just everything that you possibly can. Your IT band, all this stuff, let me tell you, is important. It's important to your development and improvement in your overall strength and performance. But anyways, as you can see, I'm liking how I'm squatting here now. In this set, this was Monday. We're on Friday here, but I can remember clearly this set caught me off guard. I did a 225 all the way up to 310, and it was kind of a big jump. And I'm here thinking, I'm gonna crush it. And I mean, everything went well, but it definitely 310 pounds is still killer. But as you can see, I'm kind of bending my back lower as I ascend more than I would like. I remember my back was tight because of that. So I'm just improving on keeping the chest high. I seem to allow my shoulders to come down a little bit, which affects my ascent as I'm coming up in my explosion for the workout. So just giving you guys some different angles. It wasn't the best form on my squatting session today or Monday, but I've definitely am making improvements as I go, and just assessing. I mean, as I'm putting this video up, I'm just critiquing myself, looking at my form, and just for the next time I'm up, we're going to make sure that we fix everything. But as you can see here, chest is better. But I do want to get that head more down, and I focused on that today because I was looking over this video. Just keeping the head more down to align my head with my spine, keeping everything neutral. You see, as I'm looking forward there. That's not properly done there. So just grinding it through. It was definitely a really brutal, taxing workout, especially when you're doing the big 3 movements. A lot of volume. We're doing a lot of reps here. Sets aren't that much, but the reps are what's killer. So definitely need to recover with some good rest when you're going to be doing some heavy load. But we're looking at around 70%, around 70-75% of my 1 rep max weight right now. So to be hitting this number, man, I'll tell you, it's huge. It's huge for me. Even today, I was hitting 350 for 4 reps, as many as 5 sets of 4 reps, as many as possible. Went all the way up to 8 for 350. I was really excited about that. Keep in mind, I'm roughly about 178 to 180 right now. So my weight, I'm just trying to keep my strength going up with, the amount of weight that I have going. So, being said that, it is a challenge because you're trying to, cut calories and get ready for a shoot. And I was getting ready for the meet and making sure that I met weight. And you're just at the same time trying to put on more strength. It's very difficult. That's where form and just consistency with mobility and all these things come into play. And as I start my off season after this shoot, I'm definitely looking forward to really seeing just some great numbers. As you can see here, I also picked up a new stand for my camera tripod, so I'm able to get some higher angles for you guys to see, like this bench press. Um, I'm really happy with my bench press. I think that is my strength, my biggest strength out of all three lifts. Here, I'm pretty much going to be doing 245, 3 sets of 8. So, just to put it in perspective, I did 290 for 1 rep. For my 290 was my best lift in my meet. Yeah, you're probably wondering what the heck happened. Well, if you guys have been following me, I did have a tweak. I did have a stress. It could have been like a stress fracture, not fracture, but like a sore tendon or something that really was between my front delt and my chest, like the not the arm under the armpit, but right above the armpit. That area there, man, I had like a pinched. Something happened there, which just didn't allow me to focus a lot on the technicalities of this lift. It just really stayed on my mind, and anybody that's has dealt with any pains with any of these lifts, that kind of lingers in your head. So in the meet, it was definitely lingering in my head. But I took a rest. I took about a week's rest from benching prior to that meet, and let me tell you, it couldn't have been better. Really happy with my strength gains. Form, I've really focused on form and been doing my homework on it, and keeping my shoulders back, keeping everything tight, core tight, feet planted. Believe it or not, this movement requires a lot of explosion from the feet up. So you're looking at the core has to be tight. You can't use too much of your breath exhaling. You have to just keep as much as you can. A lot of technicalities with this movement. So I definitely encourage just to do your homework if you're getting into powerlifting, if you're doing a lot of these big movements with big volume weight. I encourage you to go back to the basics, learn the fundamentals, and make sure that you got everything on point, because it's only going to help you with your overall strength. Here we're looking at, like I said, 245, 3 sets of 8. So I'm really excited about this lift. The 7th and 8th set was the rep. 7th and 8th rep were pretty challenging, but at the end of the day, got it done. Just to also put it in perspective, today, as my strength is really going well. Today being Friday, I went up to 275, 5 sets of 4, and wrapped up doing as many as possible for 7 reps. So I'm really excited. The strength is coming in pretty well. Here, just getting some different angles on my sumo deadlifts. There is no preference, honestly. I'm just in that phase of sumo. Been training with it for quite some time, and I feel like my strength is coming in a lot with this type of form of sumo. As you can see there, the bar was wiggling a lot, so I just made sure that all the weight was pretty much distributed evenly. But that can happen to you, man. So you got to make sure you just kind of get right back to fundamentals and crunch it out. But like I was saying, I could do your conventional sumos. I think I'm the right height for it, but I don't know. I prefer to shorten my range of motion and try to get as much as I can with that. And sumos has been doing well. Has been doing well with my hamstring development, so I'm really happy with that. But again, with these movements, I can't stress it enough. Please do your homework. Make sure that you are, understanding every proper movement. When I began to do these movements, especially deadlifts, there's a lot to think about in the beginning, and you will be frustrated about it. But as you get better, you start to progress, it won't even be a thought process anymore. Your body automatically gets used to the proper form, and everything that needs to be done just automatically happens. So as you can see, I focused a ton on making sure that my back was aligned through the entire movement. Everything was locked in. A lot of people just bend their lower back tremendously in these movements. And I tell you, it's a bad habit if you don't fix it, and it's definitely gonna really linger. It's gonna cause a lot of issues later on. So just, it's all about keeping everything tight, lock those arms. I used to bring my shoulders forward a little more than I am now, but I've been working on keeping the shoulders back to bring up my chest, and it's been working out really well. And just distributing the explosion from everywhere, starting from your feet all the way to your thighs, hamstrings, quads, glutes, followed by back. And then you're gonna hit a little bit of that shoulder as well. This movement, let me tell you, complete movement. You can't get better than this. But here we are. Sorry I took so long, but wrapping up with 385 for 5 sets of 3. So pretty excited about that. So like I said, the strength is going up as you're getting, let me tell you, it's gonna go up as long as you continue to prep and get the calories right, slowly increasing in that form. All this stuff is going to contribute, and you're definitely going to see a lot of strength gains. So I can't stress it enough. Here's going to be my final set here, wrapping it up. This was Monday, and we're on Friday here, 4th of July, so happy Independence Day to everybody. But here we are, wrapping it up at 385, 5 sets of 3. I'm deadlifting twice a week, Monday and Friday, and today felt good. It felt really good, so pushing it through. As you can see, just keeping form tight, keeping everything good. And and just to give you a quick update, today I did 410 for 6 reps. So again, feel free to subscribe to the video below. Thank you for watching, guys.